Good evening, everybody. It's Dan and Rachel from Primal for Life, and tonight we are making creamed curried chicken using Pure Indian Foods products. Right here we have their cultured ghee, which is a nice grass-fed organic ghee. There's no GMOs, no gluten, no grains, no soy, just a pure grass-fed butter that has been turned into a lovely ghee that has no lactose and is absolutely delicious. And we're going to be using their organic curry powder. It's our first time using their spices tonight, and I cannot wait to try it. It's USDA organic and it smells delicious. So, Rach, what are we doing first?
All right, so we already started getting things cooking, and right here we have our chicken breasts simmering in about a cup of chicken broth. So we want to get those nice and tender. They almost look like they're done. And then from there, we're going to get the chicken and simmer down the broth a little bit more. And then we're gonna start cooking up the curry. And then also, we're going to be making some sauteed spinach to go along with our creamed curry chicken. I thought that would be good, nice way to soak up the sauce. And we're gonna be using the cultured ghee again to do the saute on the spinach.
So we are putting in our cultured ghee, 2 teaspoons into the pan. Now Rachel's taken out that chicken stock and put it in a little measuring cup over there, and it ended up being about half a cup, which is exactly where we want it.
So we're gonna get this going, and you can already see it's melting in the pan because our pan's still hot. And we're going to take a teaspoon of this organic curry powder from Pure Indian Foods once the ghee is all melted down there. And we are going to add the curry powder and saute it for about a minute. That smells amazing. So you gotta stir this constantly because you don't want it to burn. And then over here we also got our coconut, sorry, not our coconut ghee, our cultured ghee heating up too. I'm going to turn that on, and we're going to get the spinach sauteing as well.
Now we chose the cultured ghee tonight just because it has a slightly tangy flavor. It's a little bit different due to the way that it's made. And as usual, Pure Indian Foods has so many great flavors to choose from, so it was kind of a hard decision, but we do definitely like this one. And as you can see, it's melting up in a jiffy right there.
Okay, so now that our curry's cooked up a little bit, we're adding back in our broth and a cup of coconut milk. I'm gonna stir this all up and get that simmering and all combined. We're gonna let that simmer for a few minutes, and now we're gonna go over here and focus on our spinach. Actually, whisk this up a little bit. Coconut milk, when you're using the unsweetened, gets a little bit chunky, so we want to make sure it's all incorporated there. Now that we've done that, we got our ghee nice melted and hot over here.
And keep in mind that the smoke point on this is about 485, which is definitely higher than most oils.
So we're adding in some slivered garlic.
How many cloves?
I think I put 4 in here.
Cool.
In there.
Keeping inflammation low is definitely key, so the anti-inflammatory in the garlic and even in the turmeric is great, as well as a healthy ghee like this one, which is made from grass-fed cows. Definitely lower inflammation overall.
Saute this garlic up a little bit in that ghee. Give that a few minutes. Come back over here, check on our curry. heating up nicely. Smells amazing. We're gonna get some salt in there too. Just a little bit. And we're gonna also put some afterwards in our spinach, so I'm gonna leave that out. Dan, you wanna saute, spice that up a little? Gotta put Dan to work while he's operating the camera too.
Yeah, left hand. Not feeling so great here.
Alright, we can let that saute in there. Okay, so now we're just gonna get our spinach in there, and I washed some baby spinach already, so it's ready to go. And the spinach cooks up really fast, so get it all in there, and it will steam down in no time and be ready to go.
And how much spinach is this? This is almost a full container.
Yeah, this was almost, where is it?
16 ounces, so yeah.
It was a little less. You had taken
probably
some out of here.
Probably 3/4 of a pound, maybe at the minimum.
So get that in there. Add a little bit of salt again.
And we're using quality sea salt. All of our ingredients are usually the best that we can afford for our health and for great taste too.
So we get that cooking down too. Get that ghee all over that, the spinach leaves there, and that lovely garlic. I'm going to put this down just a little bit because I don't want it to cook too quickly because we have to finish off our chicken. So we'll leave that going. And we're going to go back to our chicken over here. And we're going to start chopping this up to then put it back into our curry.
Once the chicken's all chopped up, you can add it to the mixture here and stir it in.
We started with about 1.5 pounds of chicken. We didn't mention that at the beginning. So everybody, and you can do this with chicken on the bones too. It's just, you know, it's during the week, so we wanted to have a quicker meal, so I use chicken breasts. Obviously, if you're doing on the bone, it's going to take longer to simmer and cook down, so getting our last piece in there, and then we're going to just simmer that down in that sauce and have it soaked all in, and then we'll be ready to enjoy it over our spinach. Okay, everything's done cooking at this point, so we're going to start plating. Get some of that spinach. As you can see, it cooks down a lot, so we tend to like make a lot of it because it doesn't actually come out to be a lot when you cook it down.
And if you somehow have extra, you can always take it for leftovers. It's great stuff.
And now we're going to get our curry chicken on top of that.
Yummy. And I actually just tasted it. It's lovely, but it needed just a hint more of the turmeric, or the curry I should say, so we just added another couple pinches, but that's what a good chef should be doing, is tasting their own food. And here we have it. So
we have creamed curried spinach, creamed curried chicken over sauteed spinach using the Pure Indian Foods grass-fed organic cultured ghee, as well as their organic curry powder.
So make sure you check them out at pureindianfoods.com, and I hope you enjoy this meal. This is Dan and Rach from Primal for Life. Have a great day.